Well, we're done. Second game finished up a little less than an hour ago. And we have our Super Bowl matchup, and it's going to be a good one. I'm excited for it. Only one meaningful game left, and I think it's going to be some fun. Excited, but got to talk about these two games. The Colts-Jets, the early game. You know, the Jets got off to a good start. They scored 17 points, which was more than actually as many as I thought they would score, but I didn't think they were going to score them that fast. You know, the big play to Braylon Edwards just came out of nowhere and went against everything that I thought the Colts defense was about. The trick play where Brad Smith threw it up to Kotchery, wasn't really expecting that. I was expecting Indy to clamp down on the big play a little more than they did. And they did calm down in the second half. They did a nice job in the second half playing defense, but I got to give it up to Mark Sanchez. Sanchez, I thought he was going to make a mistake early in this game that would break it open. He didn't. He played great. He converted a ton of third downs. He didn't make any crucial mistakes until the end when it was already too late anyway, and it didn't matter. He just played an awesome game, and I was very impressed with what I saw from Mark Sanchez, and it makes me reevaluate my opinion of what he's going to be doing 3 years, 4 years down the road. Because there were some times today where I thought the Jets were going to roll over because they were going to have to, punt it away in a crucial situation, and Sanchez kept coming up with the conversion to Braylon or Kotchery or whoever. I thought he played an awesome, awesome game. Very, very impressed with the way that went down. But it wasn't enough because the Jets really weren't able to run the ball very well. I thought the Colts did an awesome job stopping the run, just like they did last week. It was almost the same deal, and that's what makes this Colts team different from previous Colts team. When they need to get stops on the ground, they can do it. And I thought they did a great job of that last week and this week. The story of the day is the Colts offense, and they were great. That was the best playoff game Manning has ever played, and I know numbers will indicate that he had a better game against Denver or Kansas City, but given the team he was playing, given the situation, given everything that was going on, that was the best playoff game I've ever seen him play, and I was happy to be able to see it because, Reggie Wayne was being contained somewhat by Darrelle Revis, so he found Pierre Garçon, who had a huge game. I thought he played awesome. Austin Collie had a huge game. Austin Collie had one drop. Other than that, he played awesome. Dallas Clark caught a touchdown. He didn't have a big game. Neither did Reggie Wayne, but, I'll say a few times today, Peyton Manning did beat Darrelle Revis, and that was all they needed. Just a couple times. Beat Darrelle Revis, and they did that a couple times. So they did what they needed to do. Adai and Donald Brown, I thought they ran the ball real well. The numbers are going to say they did all right. I thought they played as well as they have all year. They did exactly what they needed to do. They broke off some decent-sized runs. They picked up some short yardage. I thought they did awesome. I was really impressed with what I saw from the running game. And I think if that running game shows up every week for the Colts, they're going to win every game, like they almost did in the regular season. Very well could have. But, I thought the Indy special teams, they set up Matt Stover for 3 short field goals, and he converted all of them like the cool veteran he is. I thought the Indy punter, McAfee, did an awesome job. That's in a game like this, you do need to have a productive punter, and I thought McAfee had a nice game punting. And at the end of the day, that helped provide a difference because Jay Feely missed a couple field goals. And, Weatherford was good, but I don't think he was as good as McAfee because I was really impressed with the job that Pat did punting for the Colts. Just one of the best games you'll see a quarterback play, all things considered, and I enjoyed watching it. So now we have the second game, and this one, awesome game. Best game of the playoffs so far. We had overtime. We had lots of turnovers. We had lots of touchdowns. We had fast-paced scoring back and forth. And look, as soon as the game was over, I came down here, I checked my message boards, and people were talking about the officiating, and I don't know, guys. I watched that whole game. I watched every play, and I didn't see it. You look at the overtime. The first call was the what was it? Oh yeah, the pass interference. I thought it was fair. You know, I didn't. It might have not been catchable, but it's really hard to tell because the Saints defender was, knocking the guy over, and we don't know if he could have gotten there fast enough. So to me, I thought that was fair. The first down on 4th and inches, that was very close, but you have to make a decision out there on the field. Either he got it or he didn't. And they made the decision that he got it, based off what they saw in that split second where he jumped in the air. And then you go into the booth to look at it, and then it's really tough because you look at it, but you